Grab your drinks, folks. It's time to put the world away. Grab my coffee here. Hold on, I gotta get a sip or two. Let's get you up to speed. Here's my formation I've been using. There's a quick sneak peek. Let's get to schedule. Man, I'm kind of lost here. Last time you guys see me, we played Parthenope. Is that Italian enough for you guys? I know. I do the best I can. We got beat by them, but we beat Basel. Oh, they're not Italian. They're Switzerland. We beat Basel. We're a big underdog. They're at 3.5 stars, but we beat them. We got some money for it. That's what the final looked like here in the Europa League phase. We just missed it by 1 point, folks, to get, because I know this 24th through 9th gets this playoffs, and then they qualified for, there's like 8 seeds here. We'll see what happens. Did we see what happened? The champions, who won the quarterfinal? There's the quarterfinal, folks. Quarterfinal right there. There's the quarterfinal. There's the 8 teams left. Blue Nuri. Wait, what team is that again? Is that Inter? In Italy, guys? There's Juventus. It might be Inter. And I think that is Inter, guys. My limited knowledge here on football. All right, let's go. So we started the league. We won. We beat Bray Wonders, the Leinster Senior Cup 4th round. We won. Who I've been starting, folks. Genty had a pretty good game. I'll show you guys the squad planner after we'll go through all the games we played here really quick. O'Neill had he had a hat trick against Bray. No, guys, what am I clicking on? Right here. We won 3. Let me get another cup of coffee. Duggan, that's his name. Brian Duggan. Get dug in, guys. Dig in, folks, because Duggan this youngster has come alive because we had a little injury to Deo. But he's back. I think he's back for his injury now. But Duggan came in as a replacement. He's that youngster he just came through our youth system last year. I know he's got 1 goal, 1 assist, and 1 player of the match. But he had 2 goals in the cup, and I like the way he plays, though. When I see the highlights, he's involved. He looks engaged, and he wants to play out there. So this Brian Duggan, I'm excited about this guy. And then our veteran defender Cleary scored there. So we're going to go farther there in the Leinster Cup until we don't. But okay, let's one thing at a time. Cork City, we played them the last game of the year. Remember, we could only get a draw. So we play them here the first game of the year. 3. Guys, we got 3. Android and then Burke scored 2 early. We had 3 goals in 3 minutes. Excuse me. We had 3 goals in less than 13 minutes. There we go. 3-1. Then Wexford, another 3 goals. We only gave up 2, so that equals a win. Honohan scored. O'Neill and Android, folks. And then something happened here. If you look at the stats, though, I think we beat them. What I'm trying to say is we got FM'd here. Is that true, though? I don't want to lie. 13 shots to their 7, 9 on target to their 4.8. I mean, we didn't beat them big time. It was just, slightly better on the shots on target XG. So it could have went anywhere. Noonan had a shocker, 6.2. He's not injured. He had some highlights last year. He hasn't found his way. He's having a little struggle there, Noonan. Couldn't score 2 goals. Sligo Rovers beat us. Then the Leinster Senior Cup, and we had guys were tired. I wanted to rest them up for this game or something. Is that true? Scott Ketty. Genty had a bad game. That one, 6.4. Maybe I yelled at him. And then I wasn't paying attention for this one. But did I put a weaker team in here? Let's see here. Did I rest some guys? Black Noonan up top. Yeah, I played a weaker team. I even had Ketty in goal. I put Morehouse in the back close. You're like, who the hell are these guys? Well, hopefully you'll get used to him. That's that youngster goalkeeper, 17-year-old. It's just not ready. We just seen it. And then I had Morehouse, youngster, 16-year. I love the arrows. He's 5'10". Hopefully we can stretch him out and get a couple more inches out of him. That's what she said. And then the potential, he's got a bunch of potential. I just wasn't ready, though. He got a 6.1. Close, I like him. We had a couple defenders that were injured. I was like, let me bring up another youngster. I brought him up because he's 6'6". He's a giant to the jumping reach. And so he actually had a good game, though, 7. And then Blackburn, he's that youngster. Bunch of potential. He's got 16 jumping reaches, 6'2". He played a few games last year. Only 2 off the bench. 1 off the bench in the Cup. He played a Continental game, so he was a little bit more developed than the other guy. There's still all the youngsters, guys, I'm trying to bring in. You guys see that, so on and so forth. 29 shots to 20. They had 4.25 XG to our 1.82. Again, our strikers were shit, folks. It was bad. I think I threw some water bottles, giving up 6 goals, and we found a Shamrock killer. The Shamrock killer is this Aiden Kina. Aiden Kina game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals. Guys, he had 6 goals against us. The Shamrock killer. That's what I should nickname him, right? We should name him the Shamrock Killer. That's it. That's it. He's nicknamed. Where are you at? Give me your name. We found you a nickname. Now he's got to live up to it, so all the pressure's on him, right? Shamrock Killer. Oh, wow. All right, let's move on to March. We could not beat UCD. They just got promoted this year. I was like, oh, no. And I screwed up because I think I did a quick pick, and then I usually do quick pick, and then I kind of switch them up a little bit. No, the computer messed up here. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention because we had Teddy in goal, and he's just not ready to start. And I didn't realize it until like about the halfway mark. I was like, wait a minute, Keddy's in goal. What the heck? And then we had a man, Mohawk Murphy. I switched his name. He was that youngster that came in last year, the development. His name was Ian Owen. I kept calling him Ian Owen. He was confused. I said, you know what? You're Mohawk Murphy, all right? That's why, because you got the Mohawk. Mohawk Murphy is here. He's that left back. He got sent off. Obviously, he's a little bit aggressive or something. Not too bad, but he got the red card for us, and then I was like, all right, let's go. Well, Darius City, we turned it around. I got the right goalkeeper in there finally. 4 goals we've scored. Watts had a penalty. He had 2 penalties, Watts. So we found our penalty taker for a while until he doesn't. Android scored, and then there he is again, guys. Duggan. Get digging, Duggan. Is digging it and dugging it back. Wait. He's Duggan. He's just Duggan, folks. Just Duggan. Get dug in because we're going to dig into the goal. I'm not awake here, folks. Let's go. Bohemians at home, 2 goals. Android, you can see Android's had a start. He's had a good start. And then this Jordan, I changed his name, his last name, Wiz McLaughlin. That's just too many syllables for my tongue. 2 syllables at the most. We changed his name. Jordan McLew. McLew is that right back. I'm training him. Right now he's unconvincing. Very strong right foot, 20 and at 13 left. So most of my fullbacks or my wingbacks that I'm playing, I'm going to train them so they're versatile and both sides. Because all my wingbacks, they at least have a 9 for both feet. Decent foot. So I'm going to have all my wing backs if they can. Some players, it's weird. Some players are versatile. They'll learn the position quickly, and some just won't. We'll find out which ones don't, which ones do. But I want them to be able to play both sides, just because injuries happen, and we need some players that can play. And then we could switch them up too, you know. Confuse the defense. Like, wait a minute, he was playing over there, and it's just really handy if they can play both sides. All right, there's Jordan McLew. We'll see how it works out. And then we had a friendly, because we had a couple weeks off. I was like, well, let's score a friendly. Let's play our affiliate club, and we sure did. Corduff at eight goals. It was a friendly, folks. But people still showed up for the friendly, over 2,000. So there you go. On friendlies, we give out free hot dogs or something. There we go. Come on in. Let's watch the Shamrocks play. And then end of March, folks, we beat St. Pat's 3-1. The youngster defender, McDonough. I got to give him a nickname, McDo. Mick O'Isen. I usually call him O'Isen. And then the penalty, O'Neill. I guess Watts wasn't playing because usually I have Watts. Do I have O'Neill over penalties? And who's my penalty takers, guys? Is it O'Neill and Watts? Where's it at? It's Watts and then O'Neill. They're both 14. One more composure, and then one's more on the finish, or two more on the finishing. So they can kind of fight for who wants to take the penalty. Let's get to the schedule. And then just this one, April. At home, we got a clean sheet finally. Our first one. Friendly don't count. Yeah, our first clean sheet, folks. I've been sticking. You guys can see the 5-2-1-2 with the wingbacks. Burke had a goal, and Mick Genty got his first clean sheet of the year. I don't know if we'll ever duplicate that first year where we had 14 in the league, but I hope so. Let's go. We got Shelbourne, which is sitting third, which they won the league last year. And then we got Sligo Rovers sitting currently fifth. Of course, I think, was there some transfers this year? Obviously, there's none in because you guys know my rules. Sean Dillon, UCD gave us, they gave us $5,000 for this player. He had a little potential. 5'7", though, defender. Just didn't see it. Maybe at the wing backs, I just didn't see it, so we let him go, folks. Remember last year we got the goalkeeper. He's gone. The old man, the right back, just he never really showed up. He was depreciating. He had a couple good games for us, but he's out. Right there's Sean Barrett. League race. I didn't want to see him go, but we're actually going to see him today. He's playing with Shelbourne. He wanted to leave, right? He wanted a new challenge, which is their, and I tried to sign him. I tried to ask their agents, but I'm only going to ask once. I'm not going to beg. You're gone. You're gone. Tristan Donnelly's out on loan. Defensive midfielder. Got some decent physicals. 19. He's on loan there. UCD. Richie Towell, he's gone. 33-year-older. I think he wanted a new challenge as well. And he went to Crew Alexander. So what is that? Crew Alexander's a League 2 in England? They're a League 2 side. So go play there in England, buddy. JB, of course, our star man. I didn't want to let him go. But again, he wanted a new challenge. And I tried to offer him more money. What is it going to take to keep you here? He said he made up his mind. So he's off there playing, I think, in Cyprus. Yes. What's he doing? Just kind of curious. What's JB doing? 18 starts, 1 goal, 6 assists. Not bad. Over a 7. So we sold him for $350,000. And then Sean Kavanaugh, just didn't use him much. I probably should have kept him because I don't think he was looking for a better challenge. I can't remember actually his story, folks. I was using him less and less. 8 starts, 9 off the bench. That first year with me, though, shoot, he had 12 assists in the league, 15 in all competition. Awesome. But then that next year, I think he had injuries, and I just started not using him as much, and so he's gone. 58,000. Again, though, kind of an all-around player. It would have been maybe nice to keep him around, even maybe mentoring, but not with the team. You like someone that's mentoring with got a big determination, seems like, in my experience. So that's that. So with that said, what do we got? 33, I think. 33 personnel here. 32. With this formation, there's our 3 goalkeepers. Stacy, no, it's going to be Ketty's going to be actually number 2. Our defenders with the 3-man formation, Cleary, we're playing O'Hanahan. Last year, he was that right wing back for 90%, 95% of the games, but he's doing pretty good. We're using him as a wide center backs, and so far it's been fitting in for him. Honahan, right side wing back if need be, but we need some personnel for the defenders. We got the youngster O.I. Sin. He's 6'2". He's got the 16 positioning now. 16-year-old guy looking good. Blackburn's injured, really? Forgot about it. He's that youngster, 2 to 3 months, fractured lower leg. So, yeah, he's out for a while. Let's push him down. Roach, 17-year-old, 5'10". Is that who's... Really? It's like we're missing somebody here. Are we missing somebody? Cleary, Don... Yeah. Where's Lopez? Lopez wants to leave. The hell is Lopez? There he is. Hello. Our captain. Why was he off? He actually requested. Remember, in the off season, he's requested to be transfer listed, and I listed him out. I said transfer list offered to clubs, but nobody came sniffing for us. So hopefully he'll realize that and say, you know what, coach? Yeah, I'll stay now. Yeah, you're going to stay. No one else wants you, buddy. I mean, I watch you. You're quality. But hopefully he'll realize that. It's like, man, there's nobody out there want me on their team. I'll just stay with the Shamrock Rovers. So it's Lopez and Cleary, the veterans, 29-year-old Cleary, 32-year-old Lopez, and then Honahan. That's my number 1, 2, and 3 defenders. Oison, the 16-year-older, is right there, rotation. And then it's got to be the youngsters, folks. I don't have any other play. Roach, he's the 5'10 defender. Hopefully he can stretch out a couple more inches or show me something. And then Byrne, I was hoping for, but he's out again 2-3 months. And then this youngster, why are they yellow? Why is this orange, guys? It says from short list, but I don't know how to take them off the short. Right click. If you right click on them, how do I take them off the short list then? I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'd rather have the Shamrock Rovers colors, man. Just that orange. He's on. I know where the short list is. It's up. Or do I? Do I the transfers? The hell? Scouting? Short list. I was trying to keep all the players that we came through our youth system, like a history of them. And I clicked on it. Keeps the ones that aren't here at the club, though. So I'm still trying to mess with this. We can kind of keep a little history on all the youth players all in one spot. And somehow, I don't remember this guy, unless I screwed up, him coming through my youth system. Man City signed him, or Manchester United signed him now. I was like, man, he doesn't look half bad. Only 17, but of course he's going to develop well. Manchester United, they got really good youth facilities and stuff. And then this guy's with Monaco. He came through my youth system. I was like, maybe I didn't. I know I didn't sign him. I remember him coming through, but I decided not to sign him. But now that I look, I'm like, man, he's not actually too bad either. 15, good technique, good 15 finishing. Why didn't I sign him? And he's fairly professional. What was I thinking, folks? Maybe that natural fitness sucks. I know that does suck, but I would have signed him. So I got to pay attention more here. I know I usually sign the key guys and top guys, and that was the only ones that I seen that come through our youth system. Who's he wanted by? Kildare or something. All right. I think I got you guys caught up to speed. So our wingbacks or our defenders, of course, it's going to be put him in there. Maybe because he's transfer listed. Is that why? Lopez. And if I can click, if it shift click goes to the top. Still don't know how to play this game. I thought if I shift click, control click, that is you shift click, you go all the way to the top. So defenders, Lopez, Cleary. Like I said, the whole back I'm playing central defender, usually the middle of the ball playing defender, and maybe like a wide, depends what personnel's in there. So Lopez, Cleary, Honahan, then Oison, and then we got to rotate them, but I don't have enough. We got our youngsters we got to rely on our back. So hopefully we'll have at least, I like to have a couple, these three veterans in when some of the youngsters are in there. Not all the youngsters in at once. You would like to match them up with a veteran, a little bit of leadership out there in the back. Latte, guys. Oh, big injury, out for the whole year. 7 months. Damage cruciate ligaments. So there goes Latte. And again, I was training him as a box-to-box, but also he's that right wing back. So it's going to be Solanke. Kenna can play both sides. I'm usually using him as a left back, but again, I'm training the wing backs to play both sides, and it'd be McLew, Solanke, McLew, and then Kenna on that right side. Maxco too. Maxco as well. He's just going forward only though, because he's got the 4 positioning and 5 tackling and 1 marking. So I don't expect any defense coming from him, but I played him out there a couple times already. He's got a bunch of potential, so I'm just telling him to bust butt down there. He might give up a goal or 2, but hopefully you'll score a goal, so counterbalance that. The left side is Kenna's. Trevor Clark's still here, even though he's not good rating Clark. That's what I should nickname him. No rating Clark. And then Mohawk Murphy. I might Mohawk Murphy up there. Kenna, Mohawk Murphy, Clark, and then Solanke and McLew can play both left and right wing backs. Box to box, it's usually Watts is usually my playmaker, so we'll take him off that side. Box to box, O'Neal, Latte, but he's out injured for the year. It's going to be Mick Enough. He's still hanging around, even though he's transfer listed. He's exploring options. I'm going to take him off the transfer. I need his body. Even though he's requested to leave anyway. Or exploring options, excuse me, the end of the year. Nugent, and then this Morehouse. He's that youngster, of course, 16-year-old. He's developing well. I'm training him as the box-to-box guy, ball winner. Fairly professional, so I'm hoping big thing. You got tackle, 15 tackling. Let's go, Morehouse. He also can play defender. So the playmakers is going to be Watts. Mick Enough can also play. And then Burt, folks. Since Burt, I've been using him. Usually he was the inside forward on that left side, but we have a whole different tactic. So I was like, I need another playmaker. I was like, wait a minute. Burt can be a playmaker. He doesn't look too bad. 12 passing, 13 vision. His decisions are lacking. I'd get passing higher, but I think he can do a job. Central attacking midfield, that's Android. Conan as well. And Burt can play there. And Burke. And Watts can play there. But it'd be Android, Conan, Burke, something like that. Deep lying forward, I'm using him. That's Burke, number 1. Graham Black, the youngster. I'm also training him as that central attacking midfielder role. Again, he's got that orange shirt from Shortlist. We've scouted some good options for this position, players in Shortlist. So I'm trying to... I have no idea. I haven't been scouting anybody. I can't sign anybody. That's the rules. So the deep lying forwards on that right, I have Burke, Black, Android, Gaffney, and Green. Yeah, the old man, 35-year-old guys. And then the playmate, and then my advanced forwards is Teo. Shoot, Duggan's actually won that second role. Teo, Duggan. I'd go with Gaffney, the 35-year-old, over Noonan right now. Noonan and then Green, folks. So there's the team. There's the team. There's my development under 19s. There's a couple guys there that got some big stars potential. Colin Riley, ball winner. He also can play that right back, huh? 20. He's got a left foot as a 10. So that, again, another maybe a full or wing back. Doesn't look bad. And Andy Murray, he's that low determination guy. He's got a mixed bag. Usually low determination. I got to get that personality change because usually low determination, they just don't develop too well. And I'd hate to go to waste because he's got a bunch of potential. I was training him as like a playmaker, but I want to see where he's going here. Why was I picking playmaker? Why was I picking with a teamwork of a 4? That's probably wrong, huh? Ball winner with the mark and teamwork. He's just like a mixed thing. Like he's got decent header, 13 and a technique, dribbling. The hell would he be? Mazzala? Yeah, maybe. He actually looks best for the Mazzala role. I actually might train him there. I might actually, let's see how he develops with that. I don't usually play that kind of role, but since we don't have those wingers anymore, that tactic, a Mazzala can come out here. If he's on this side, can come out a little bit like a half winger. He'd be kind of coming out this way. So I might experiment with that. All right, let's go. You guys are caught up to speed. We got McGenty in goal, folks. McDonough, central defender. Again, good partnership here. You got the 16-year-old here, McDonough. Partnered with O'Hanahan, playing him as a wide center back. So he's going to be coming up here kind of in this way. Oh, is it not bumping into Solanke? It usually it's been working out that I've seen. Ball playing defender is Cleary. Solanke on the wing back, right? He's got some good excel, but his dribbling sucks. But or do I do McLew? Dribbling sucks. Just have him sit back. Don't dribble, huh? We're going to have wing back. We got Kenna on the left. Wing back defend box to box. O'Neal with Watts as an advanced. Is it deep lying where they have... See, they have a connection when they have a deep lying. Good partnership. But if I move them to an advanced playmaker, they lose it because it's a different position. I'm going to put on an advance. So far, it's been working pretty well. Android, a central attacking midfielder. Burke, deep line forward. And then, are you guys going to see Duggan today? Look at him, guys. Duggan. Brian Duggan. Get Doug. We're gonna get him a nickname. See, Trevor Clark. Why do I have this guy? I don't have any other options. Black's a little bit tired. A couple of my strikers. I do have the goalkeeper on the bench as well. Back at Trevor Clark's okay. Morehouse, he's that ball winner, developing really well. He also can play defender. 5'10". Good tackle. So he's an option. There's that 6'6" giant. Close. Bert, playmaker. Teo is off because he says high risk of injury. He's just he needs a day of rest. McAnuff is probably the best off the bench right now, and Teo. McAnuff for box to box. And then Jordan, McLew, wing back both sides. And then Mohawk Murphy, same thing, wing back. What am I missing? Got defender, got midfielder, strikers, and a goalkeeper, right? Let's roll. You guys are caught up. Now I lost all my breath. I got to get a drink. Mouth's dry. Hopefully you guys stayed with me. Yeah, this has been fun, actually. I like developing the youngsters, and with no transfers coming in, I mean, you really get you get to learn the youngsters as you gotta keep developing them. You gotta mentor them. You gotta sneak them in games as much as you can to get that development. But it just sucked last year. We had 3 of our key guys, 3 or 4 they wanted new challenges. So I mean, we can't afford to lose 3 key guys every year if that's the case. So we gotta go far in the European competition. This year we only got Conference League, but it's something. We got to go far in that. Keep our reputation up higher so they'll want to stay. We have decent money, so we should be able to offer them some decent wages, so that should help them stay. We've been upping our training facilities, so that will help players stay. Speaking of that, youth facilities, I think it got about a month left. They were working on the development of the youth facilities, which is good stuff. Dug in. Look at that. See that turn, guys? Oh, it finished well, but he shows me. So when there is highlights, I see some football in him at the young age. So I'm going to keep his butt in there. Got Andrew. We got 2 guys on yellows. Whoa, chill out, folks. We got a bunch of guys that are tired. I mean, they're fair. Can we get to half? 3 shots each. Very even game. Only 1 shot between both teams. Or 1 on target, I should say. All right, it's raining here. What's my assistant say? No, I don't like that, buddy. It's time to dig in, folks. Let's go. Why is my oldest man is nervous out here? Burke. My 31-year-old veteran is nervous. What's going on, boy? What's going on, man? Son? Not a son. He's 31. I never had a son in the game. I think that's a thing here in Football Manager. You can't have a son. I'm going to pause it because we got Watts as B. You got Andrew with the yellow. Solanke with the yellow. Let's freshen up the legs here. I don't like that screen. I got to work this screen. McAnuff. Boom. Actually, O'Neal now, since he's tired a little bit, right? He's halfway through. Play you as the playmaker. We're going to do deep flank support with him. Now we got fresh legs. McAnuff, your box to box. Android. We're going to put Bert in there. Teo, we're going to give you a day of rest, buddy. Bert is there. Duggan, Burke. Or I could put 2 strikers up top. No, I didn't bring another striker on, did I? I mean, did a Teo and put Burke there. Burke and Bert. Why? I gotta get change their nickname. What's Burke? Where's Burke? Graham. Or where was he born? Dublin. What about Bert? Where was he born? I'll figure out some nickname for these guys. Glasgow. Bert and Burke. What's his first name? Liam. Let's put. We'll just put Graham for him. Got Graham. And then who's Solanke? Take him out, guys. McAlew, Jordan McLew. Again, McLew's a 17-year-older. Some decent mental off the ball's only a 3. put Honahan here. And then who would my defender? See my dilemma here, folks? Mohawk Murphy. He's come in a few times, not so hot. 6.5, 5 appearances. Kenna, guys, he's up to 16 Excel. So I'm loving that development. Let's go. We're gonna do that. Those 3 subs. 52 minutes. Grab some coffee here. Low score. Look at that. 60 minutes in. 1 shot, folks. It's been a while since I've seen something like this. 1 shot in 60 minutes between both teams. We're just keeping it there in midfield. What's the deal? Let's play for set pieces. Or we hoof it up. Let's maybe longer passes and play for set pieces. Something a little different. And we got Kenna is beat as well. We're going to do another sub after the it beat me. The highlight beat me before I can click pause. After this highlight, we're going to do a sub. McDonough, Ken, Cleary, McAnuff, O'Neill, good pass to Burt. So there's a little bit running into each other there, stuff. Don't like that. Burt took it out wide. Okay. O'Neill. Back to Kenna. The youngster, Oison. I like saying Oison, so I got to change to Oison. Make it right here. Would you guys pass it to Mick? It's like he's all by himself. The defender, they don't even have any respect or any for him. They're like, they're like, let the guy. He can't do nothing. Look at all that space. Give it to McLew. Oh, run up and cross it in to Duggan. Is that what's going to happen? Go, go, go. But I have it defender role. I have it support. Gives it to McAnuff. Oh, it bounces up Duggan, and it looks like the goalkeeper got in front of that. Come on. Win that ball. Oh, Oison. We got Kenna is beat, guys. We got to take Kenna out, the left back. And he's aggressive. Yeah, he's poor. Okay, Mohawk Murphy coming in. Do we put the Trevor Clark in there, guys? The veteran. I'm gonna put Clark in. There's 4 subs. Let's leave one. We'll leave the 1 subs in case some shit happens here the last few minutes. It's still kind of early, 70 minutes. Honahan's got the ball. Finds McAnuff. O'Neill, they're saying, is beat. What is he? I'm a playmaker, right? Just sit there. Deep line play. Just sit there. You don't need to move around. I know you're tired. Just sit there and pass it. No, that wasn't a good pass by you, buddy. It wasn't a good pass. Oh, got beat outside. Oh, okay. Kind of held them there. Grace is now going over there. They got, what do you call it? Marauding fullbacks. Overlap. Okay, a little sloppy. Burt, can you find a through ball? He's going to take it himself. Oh, shoots. Duggan at 6.4. Guys, do we put Teo? Teo's got to come in. Neil's beat. 73rd minute. Can we get to 75? Okay. We're going to put Burt here as an advance. And then we got O'Neill's beat. We're going to put in. Guys, here he is. He's tired, but Teo is coming in as a super striker. Because that's what I call the position. Super striker. Make the difference. Shadow striker. Super striker. Come on. What do I have? I have played for set pieces, don't I? Something different. We got 2 shots. They have none on target. What a boring match. If you unless you like these type of defensive games or just no offensive. It was no offensive game. Right? They didn't have one shot on target. You would think that would be our midfield and controlling it for that, not allowing them to get closer to the goal to get any shots. I wonder why did they have it work in the box and they lost it? See, there's so many questions, right? And maybe that you would find out if you had not key highlights. But like, man, they didn't try to. Oh, they did have 4. Excuse me, 4 shots they had, but at least we had 4 on target. So who knows with those 4 shots? They could have been long shots. McGinty had a good rating, so he must have. McGinty, he got the player of the match. And what did he do? Because we didn't see. Was there any passes attempted? 24 passes completed, 100%. But there was no. Where's the goalkeeper ratings? Right? No saves parried, no saves held, no shots faced. Obviously none conceded. Shots blocked. What the? Where was their attacking? Shooting. This guy had 3 attempts. Meepo, yeah, he's kind of a Shamrock killer too, a youngster. He always scores on me. What is this? HIW. Shots hit woodwork. 1. And then he had 1 attempt. This Paul Mullen had 1. All right, look at me trying to be like clever and look at the data and analyze it. That's not me. Let's just click the buttons. Let's click the buttons. All right, 0-0. So there we go. Let's go. We're going to move on here. Sligo Rovers. Let's get there. All right. Game number 2 against No, it's not St. Pat's. It's Sligo Rovers at home. Let's go score some goals. Had a good defensive work against Shelbourne. Very exciting. Let's go home here. Tactics. Genty got McDonough, the 16-year-old defender, folks. Lopez, ball-playing defender. We're going central defender. Can he play the ball-playing? 10 passing, 9 vision. No, I don't see it. Honahan, wide center back. I'm iffy about my defense because some of them are high risk of injury. They need some rest. Lopez is good, but Honahan and Donna need a rest. I just don't feel confidence with having Philip close. It's cool because he was at 3-star potential. Now they're saying maybe 3.5. He's 6'6". Just haven't started him close. Morehouse can play there. But I'm midfielder, though. Who's my other defender, folks? Cleary, but he's out. I mean, needs a rest, but he might have to come in off the bench. Is that it? I think Clark can play defense. No, not 5'5". Weaselwee. It'd be Morehouse. It'd be Cleary or Close. Blackburn's Roach. This Roach guy. We're going to do it. Take Cleary. You're having a day of rest. Roach is in. 5'10". Roach. He's our little roach. Cockroach. Kenna's having a day of rest. All these guys are high risk injury because they're tired. Graham as well. So we have some key guys out. Jordan McLew, wingback, folks, on the right, and Mohawk Murphy, left wingback. We have O'Neill. He needs a rest. They all need rest. We all need rest. We got to suck it up. It's the match we got today. Mick Enough's in there, box to box with O'Neill. Android. You know what? I'm going to start Bert. Bert, folks. Can Bert do it? Attacking midfielder. And we got Black, 17-year-old, deep lying forward, folks. Get that passing up, but got good technique. Vision's 12, decisions 11. He's got a jovial personality. Maybe we'll have some happy results here. He's got a good heading too, 15. So it's like a target forward. All right, deep lying. What would you guys pick him as? Black. Let me click on him. Black. Deep lying or a target? Deep lying or a target? Physicality. Gotta get that strength up. It's 11. I think he's a deep lying forward right now. We're going with that. And then Deo up top, folks. There we go. Do I put Getty in there? I always want to put the backup youngsters in there. I think I'm rolling out with this team. Getting familiarized with all the youngsters coming through, and this let's go. We got to roll with them. It's kind of neat though, right? All the different personalities they have, what positions they can play with, and they all kind of, act a little bit different on the pitch. You're like, oh, he doesn't like playing that role or that duty or that position over there on the right side. He likes left, and they develop a little bit differently based on the potential and their development and how well they're playing out on the pitch. Now, of course, if they're playing well, they're going to develop better, right? They have confidence in themselves and whatnot, and maybe their mentors. There's so many factors and variables in the game which can dictate how their career goes in the league or on your team. Maybe you always yell at them and didn't discipline them enough or discipline them a lot, and that might steer them a different path than if you did or if you didn't discipline them. Right? You could reset this. I could have another universe where the same guys and play a different managerial style, and it could be a whole different outcome. Some of my youngsters might get, and then there's injuries involved. It's a beautiful game here, folks. Football Manager, and depending on different they allowed me to have a new coach, so I got another coach, and then the training facility is also a factor. And it's been all Sligo Rovers. They got a goal, and they just about scored another one. I'm just busy chatting around here. I did see that goal, the goal they scored. We're at our home. We're not looking like a threat at all. We haven't won the ball. I haven't seen any highlights with the green Shamrocks for us. Let's go. Let's do a little shout. Encourage them. Close them down. We gave them too much space there. They're in the box. A goal. That's so easy. Ascar Van Hetten. They beat us earlier this year too, didn't they? Aren't they the team that shut me out? How do I get to the schedule here? Who's that team? 2-0. Sligo Rovers. They got our number. Fitzgerald and then this Radoslavic scored against us last time. Now they got 2 goals again. So we got to try a different formation. Why does it ask me to change? I didn't change anything, did I? 2 goals again. And it was Fitzgerald last time, but this Van Hetten. We got to do something differently. Not through the middle. We got to go more direct. Play for set pieces. Pass up into space. Hit early crosses. Let's not roll it out. Let's try to see what we can do. Wow, getting shut out by Sligo Rovers twice. You guys, you're actually gonna see me throw a water bottle. Boom. Threw a water bottle. A couple of them. A very frustrated Lopez, the captain. Liam Bart, furious. With Black, furious. What magic can we do? It's the defense. 3 in the backfield. I knew, you know, some of our key guys last year that wanted a new challenge. They left. Then I went to 3 in the back, and I knew we'd have to populate it with the youngsters, but these aren't. These are our veterans here. The fullbacks are letting us down. Yeah, fullbacks, McLew and Murphy. They're getting around our edges here. That's what the opposition's doing. What formation they got? Fitzgerald and Van Hutton. They're the ones that scored. So it's our wing backs. How do we stop them from coming in here? I have it. Where's it at? Trap inside. As it seemed to set a passing trap designed to funnel the ball into center areas and force turnovers. So they should be sitting on the side, try to force them inside. Apparently that's not working. And stop crosses. As it seemed to seek to avoid defending crosses into the penalty area. Wait, what? Ask the team to seek to avoid defending crosses into the penalty area, instead forcing the opposition to find another way to attack. Okay, yeah, so we want to funnel them in the middle because that's where our strength is, in the middle. So I'm trying to have these wing backs force. It's not working though. What an answer can be here. Let's do a ball playing here. Deep lying there. I didn't change much, did I? Just threw a water bottle. Does that equal change? They got the highlight again. So Sligo, huh? They've stepped up. I could have looked and see. Oh, Teo, open goal. That should have been a goal there. It's nice. He's seen that vision and he could pounce on it, but wide left. All right, Bert's not having a good match, so let's take Bert out. We got to have another guy besides Android. Android needs a day of rest. He's beat. Android, you got to do it. You got to do it for us. Appeared to lack belief. All right, that's a sign of coming out. Duggan, what can you do? Two advanced forwards, guys. You know what? We're going to play a Teo as a poacher. And we're going to put advanced forward Duggan. Seem to lose confidence. Mohawk Murphy's coming out. We're putting in the old man Clark. My nickname is No Rating Clark. Does not get a rating at all. And we're going to take Jordan out. He seemed to be motivated after that speech. All right, so make me proud. Need 2 goals. Let's see what Hart. Let's see the Shamrock way here. Come back. We need to rub some 4-leaf clovers because they're ready to score again, aren't they? Honahan. There you go. But we lose it. Don't like that. I have passed into space, huh? Yeah. And this Fitzgerald, he is the Shamrock killer, huh? Oh, it's offsides. It's offsides. Don't pass into space. We got 2 strikers, but poacher go up over top. Is that what I want to do? We still got a lot of time. We got to play our game. We gotta hustle it though. A little bit higher tempo. And I'm putting Android attack. Yep, I might. We'll see what happens here. No goals you guys have not seen. We've been scoring goals left and right. And then when you guys watch me this time, it's been a while since we've always usually scored goals, right? On YouTube. Okay, there's not today. O'Neill is beat. Man. We're going to put Morehouse, the youngster, in, but we're going to put Mick enough there. We need advanced playmaker. Morehouse, here he is, guys. 16-year-older. Love the development. Show me some ball, win it. We're going to win it. Ball, win that back. See what you can do. Ball winner support. That's 4, right? I could do one more sub. Screw it, we're going to do them all. Do I put Phil Close in there? Did I put a defender in there, folks? Keep my defense. Maybe the 6'6". We'll take out. We're going to put the 6'6" guy in there for McDonough. And maybe we could play for a set piece. And the 6'6" guy can get on that. Where's the set piece? We already are playing for set pieces. All right, that's it. Let's do it. Come on, guys. Come on, Close. Come on, let's get a set piece. That'd be awesome. Close can get a header on there. 6'6" guy. Lopez. We got a highlight, looks like. Make enough. Lopez. We can't get shut out. We're gonna get shut out at home? That's embarrassing. I think we're still predicted to win the league. I'm not sure how. We lost some key guys last year. Okay, decent pass. Come on, Clark. Show me something this year, please. No, okay, Duggan. Doug, is he onside? He looked like he was onside. He was way in front of those two defenders. Those defenders look like statues. There is Duggan, folks. Duggan. It's Duggan. Brian Duggan. Duggan on the volley there from Mickenough. There we go. We can get another one. Let's go. Let's salvage a point here. Salvage a point. Let's do a little bit of encouragement. I know you guys are tired. You're anxious. I want to demand more from you, buddy. Hang in there. We'll give everybody a rest after this match. Come on, we got another goal in us, don't we? Pass up into space. Let's push up. And attack. Come on. No. They got us twice. I need to find an answer against Sligo Rovers. They have beat us twice. The youngster Duggan scored. Nick Genty, the goalkeeper, 6.3. An awful match, huh? All right, back to the drawing board, right? As the Coyote always said, you got a 10 rating on training? There you go, McLou. We need some of that to show up on the pitch, though. All right. Terrible episode here, folks. 1.2 match. All right, hopefully I can turn it around. Just got to tweak some tactics and some personnel. Maybe look at some of my youngsters here. They have anybody ready? They no players right now worth noting. Ones to watch. We have Riley here, midfielder maybe. I just don't see it yet. I don't see any of these youngsters quite ready. Do get the 3-star. That's Black, though. He's on the first team. You just have him available for the under-19s. So Danny Grant. Murphy, I could probably bring him back in. Not sure what he is, though. That Mazzala, we're going to try to train him. Get that determination. Oh, got an arrow on the determination. Got to get that up. I think I'll be all right, guys. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. I'm going to play 3. I'm not sure when the conference league starts, guys, so I'll come back for that if it's before what I'm going to say here. 3, there's 8, maybe right here. We're going to play Sligo Rovers. We got to beat them this year. They've gotten us twice, 2-0, 2-1. We're going to come back here June 2nd, folks, unless some Conference League stuff starts. And Sligo Rovers and Cork City, folks, in June. We'll see you guys in a bit. Wish me luck here. Here's what the league looks like. There it is. After 10 played, a couple of teams played 11. We're sitting with 19 points in 4th place. We've lost 3. But very close. Look at that. Very close. It's just 10. They've lost 3 as well. So we'll see you guys next time. Remember, keep moving forward.